It's been close to 10 years since the United States has had a world heavyweight champion, and here today on January 17th, 2015 at the MGM Grand, Deontay Wilder did just that and became the new WBC heavyweight champion, defeating the incumbent champion Bermane Stiverne in a dominant fashion and winning via unanimous decision. Now Wilder was just too big, too active, he popped his jab, moved around, and he really proved two things here tonight. One, he has a chin and he can take shots because he took a lot of Stiverne shots flush on his face and it didn't affect him at all. And two, he can go all 12 rounds as he showed no problems in stamina throughout the fight. The post-fight press conference is about to begin, so let's go ahead and hear from the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world.
Deontay, you talk about answering those questions. How gratifying is it for you to stand here now having answered those questions and hearing them for so long?
You know, I feel great. You know, it's like a relief, not for me, but for the people. You know, because we always told people, I know what I can do. I think the hard work is done in training, in camp, and stuff like that. I tell people, come on, I'm an elite athlete. You think I just train for 4 rounds? You know, we have so many guys that come in, try to rip my head off in sparring, and they do a great job of it. You know, just come, they fresh every time they get in. You know, I'm an elite athlete, and I take boxing serious. This is my job. You know, I take it very serious. And you know, I understood where people was coming from when they had those questions because they never seen me do it. So I mean, so everybody doubted me, like, can he do it? But like I didn't have no one give a question of I believe he could do it. You know, everybody just was negative. And you know, can he take a punch or can he go rounds? You know, which now y'all know. So
can he box?
Can I box? I think I put a lot of combinations together tonight and have fun. You know, how many heavyweights you see in shape like me? And I put my stamp down on that. I think I'm the best. I'm the best in shape heavyweight in the world. You know, and I can say it. Yes, sir.
Oh, Shelly was like, whoa, Shelly was like, this is for real.
That'll definitely be a fight I'm interested in. You know, I got other plans I want to do. In my perfect world, I'm gonna tell y'all my perfect world plan. If and when Klitschko fight Jennings, I think that fight will happen. That eliminate my mandatory. I wanna defend it with Tyson Fury and end the year out with Klitschko, a unification bout with Klitschko. I think that'll be a hell of a year. So if that's gonna happen, we don't know. Many things happen in boxing. Everybody already knows some fights been made, some fights don't, some fights take time. That's just a part of business. But in my perfect world, that's what I want to happen.
Deontay, congratulations. I thought you fought a terrific fight. Can you tell us what Bermane was saying to you throughout most of the fight? He was talking a lot of trash.
Yeah, he was telling me, you can't hit, that didn't hurt, you're getting tired, I'm on the ropes, come and hit me. You know, different little things like that, which the more he talked, the more it was an indication that I was harming him, I was hurting him. So the more he talked, you know, I was like, keep talking, you know, and I was, you know, it made it interesting for me because I like a guy that can take a whooping and still talk and still take more whooping. So, you know, it made it exciting, and like I said, I couldn't ask for a better opponent to prove to the world what I could do. You know, I couldn't ask for a better guy.
Hey Deontay, congratulations. Deontay's Boxing Nation, BoxingTalk.com. I want to ask you, how many times do you think you hurt him in the fight, and did he ever hurt you, even if it was slightly?
I think I hurt him quite a few times in the fight. But like I said, he was a true champion because even though he was hurt, he got a nice chin. You know, he can take a great punch, and that's why I felt like he was the right guy for me. You know, because he didn't want to give up his title. He didn't want to, you know, even though I had him hurt at times. You know, I can't go out like this. You know, and he showed you what the toughness that he had, and I couldn't ask for a better opponent. And of course, he didn't hurt me at all. You know, I proved to people I can take a punch and smile taking it and keep going.
mentioned that you hurt your eye. What'd you do to your eye?
Well, we was doing a shakeout the night before the fight. I was stretching with a rubber band. We got this rubber band, this thick rubber band. I stretched with it, and it ended up coming off of my feet and hit me right in the eye, and it put me to sleep. I woke up. Yeah, it's red now. True story. Right now, if I close my right eye, it's very blurry. I see like cloudy light. But we practice that all the time in training. We practice close one eye, close this, and we practice one hand behind the back. So everything we train for, even though sometimes it may not occur in the fight, we train for it just as if it would. And I think that helped a lot of my training. So I was very well prepared for this fight.
Very good. I think I know the answer to this, but I presume that you couldn't care less that you didn't score a knockout.
I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less at all. It's been so much for the build-up, so much between two camps. It's been crazy, between my camp and his camp, with the commotion, and my camp almost been fighting with his camp. So, but it made it exciting. And what better way to whoop a man than a 12-round whooping? I didn't care about it. After the 4th round, I didn't care about the knockout no more. I wanted to have fun. I was like, hey, I seen the 5th round. I was like, well, let me show the world what I could do. And I think I did that in great fashion.
Over here, Deontay, right here in front of you. Congratulations on a great performance. My question for you is, you are the last American man to win an Olympic medal in boxing, and you're the first American to win a heavyweight title in like 8 years. To have both of those accomplishments, do you view it more for yourself, or do you view it like, yeah, it's partly for your country?
Did I do it more for?
I mean, you have those two accomplishments that have nationalistic implications, and I'm wondering, in your mind, do you think of it as it was for me, and that's like a bonus, or do you also have a thought that, hey, I did it for my country also?
Well, Dan, I'm a type of person that I don't like to shine in the spotlight for myself. I feel like if I do it for someone else, then it means more. I feel like when I start doing stuff for myself, I feel selfish then, I'm a type of person that got a big heart, and I'm a type of person that want to see the world be a better world, So if I could do anything for somebody else, then I get my joy. That's when my big heart come out. So I not only did it for myself, but I did it for everybody.
I know you're going to celebrate, and I'm not sure what you plan to do next. I don't think you have an actual mandatory right now because that situation is not cleared up, because the guy that is your mandatory is probably going to end up fighting Vladimir Klitschko in April. But I'm wondering your thoughts about, not next necessarily, but eventually a showdown with Vladimir to unify all the belts, a guy that you've been in the camp with. What are your thoughts about that fight?
Well, I think after the performance I put on tonight, I think everybody, that would be of course that's going to be the biggest fight in the world, And when that time comes, we'll handle it. But I'm looking forward to that fight. I think that's one of the fights that will be made. I think he wants the WBC belt, as he said many times back in the family, and now that I have it, and I'm a silent heavyweight as well. He's a silent heavyweight. Two big guys going at it. It's nothing like two big giants going at it, And I think that's going to be a great fight when it happens. I'm not going to say if, I say when it happens.
Thank you, Deontay.
Thank you.
Hi, Deontay. You told your daughter that you would become a world champion. Have you spoken with her tonight?
Oh, she better be in bed, but I haven't spoken with her tonight. For Christmas I bought her an iPod so she can FaceTime me or text message me. She's only 9, so I didn't want to get the phone thing, But I'm looking forward to seeing if she got a message on, because I know she was watching. She had the best seat in the house, at the house, she knows a lot. She knows what's going on. She's been in boxing since she was 1 year old, and so she definitely knows what's going on. So I'm looking forward to wrapping that belt around her. I'm gonna say, Sophia, meet Nair.
All right, everybody, another press conference is in the books, and as you know or may not know, maybe you're hiding under a rock, we have a new heavyweight champion, the first time since 2006. That man is Deontay Wilder. Now, some interesting tidbits coming from this post-fight press conference. One, Wilder was injured coming into the fight. He hurt his eye. And then the second being, he was injured in the fight, hurt his hand. And that's just really impressive to see the type of fight that Wilder fought, how he used both his jab and that injured hand in the fight and really used his height and his size to move around. He really showed a lot of guts and really a great poker face. Now, another tidbit that came from this post-fight press conference is the future of Wilder and what he's going to do to defend this WBC heavyweight title. In his perfect world, he said that he'd like to face Tyson Fury, which would be a huge, huge matchup in England, and it would be epic because both guys like to talk, and the hype up for that fight would be absolutely great. And he said in a perfect world, at the end of the year, he would like to unify with the current kingpin of the division, Vladimir Klitschko. Certainly, he's injecting a new excitement into the heavyweight division, and there's a lot of interesting matchups now for him in the future. Well, that does it for us over here in Las Vegas. As always, this is Marcos Viegas, and thanking you very much for watching us over here at the Boxing Channel.